Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have part 2 of my declutter series. I really hope you enjoyed part 1. Like part 1 is going to be quite long. I don't know how much is going to be in this video. I know like face powders, bronzers, blushes, highlights, maybe a few eye products are going to be in this video. Depends how long it is. So grab a snack. Make sure you thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it. Make sure you're subscribed so you can see when part 3 comes out. And let me know down below any video suggestions. I need to know. Now we're in self-isolation, I need video ideas. Pronto. If you want to see this makeup look, I did upload it a few days ago, so go check that out. I'll link it in the eye and in the description box with also part 1. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so now for powders. These are actually quite organised-ish, but I have like blushes here, highlighters, bronzers, powder, and then compacts back here. But again, I'm just going to get it all out and organise it on the floor because I feel like if I organise it like this, it's just going to be a mess. So I'm the type of person who likes it to be a mess before it's clean. If that makes sense. These are powders. So I have a lot of powders. So I've got the MUA Pro Base Full Coverage Matte Press Powder. It wasn't bad, but it that's gonna be in my use up pile. I have the Revolution Matte Base Powder. I actually have used this quite a bit. I don't know if you can see the marks in it. That's the bottom. Put that in my use up pile. May as well. I've got the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Matte Matte Powder. I'm gonna put this in my use up pile. The Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. This I have barely used. I'm going to put that in my keep pile. The Urban Decay De-Slick Mattifying Powder. I'm going to put this in my use up pile because I used to use this all the time and it's probably nearly all gone. Then I have the Morphe Filter Effect Finishing Powder. Going to keep that because again I've hardly used it. The MAC Studio Fix in NC20. Going to keep that. The Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. I'm going to put that in my use up pile. The Wet n Wild Photo Focus Pressed Powder. This is like the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural. It's got like a dome to it. I'm going to put that in my use up pile because I hardly use it. Then I have the Bourjois Healthy Balance Powder. I'm going to put that in my get rid of pile. I'm going to get rid of this because it's so old and it's probably pretty much all gone. The Silk & Glory One Heck of a Blot Powder. I think I've only used this like once or twice. I'm going to put that in my use up pile. I got the Colourpop No Filter Sheer Press Powder. I've been using this a lot lately and I actually really like it. As you can see, it's a little bit, whoever chose white packaging, not a good idea. I'm going to keep that. Then I got the L'Oreal True Match Powder, like so. Gonna keep that. Just found that one there. Then I got the MAC Skin Finish Natural in Light. Gonna keep this because I absolutely love these powders. Of course I'm gonna keep this one from Revolution. Oh, you can see me. This one is, I don't want to tip it upside down because it's loose. Loose setting powder in medium yellow, talc free and no flashback, water resistant. Ooh. For some reason it comes like that and it's just open. Well, I've only used that once, so I'm going to try that out. I'm going to keep that. The Rimmel Match Perfection Silky Loose Powder. I'm going to use that up because I literally don't have that much left. The Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder. Gonna keep that. The Too Faced Born This Way, gonna keep that. Love that one. And it's nice, it's got a stopper on it. The Colourpop No Filter Setting Powder. Ooh, that was lucky. Oh my god. Okay, not a good idea. Anyway, I'm gonna keep that. This is the Coty Air Spun Loose Face Powder. It's so strong. Oh my god, the scent. I'm gonna use that up. So, I got rid of 2 powders. Right, I'm gonna have to charge my camera a little bit, and I'll be sorry if my legs get in the way, but these are actually my cream products, which I thought I had more of, but this is my, you know, range, apparently. I am getting more into cream contour, so I might be purchasing more of these, and I probably won't be getting rid of any of these, just using them up. I'm not sure about these though, because I never use them and I don't know whether to give them to a better use. I know Fern, my lovely friend in work, Fern, who has also got a YouTube channel, I may give them to her because she was asking about them before and I just never use them, so might give them to her. So I'm going to put that in my maybe pile. Just to let you know, they are custom drops from the Body Shop. So there's lightening drops, which are white, of course, to lighten foundation. There's the honey bronze drops, which give a nice bronze look, and then there's the darkening drops, which I probably have used only a handful of times because it is quite a dark shade and it's more of like a contour shade. So then next I've got the Jeffree Star Liquid Frost highlight in the shade Frostbite. I'm going to keep this, even though I wasn't a massive fan of it. I'm going to keep it and try and use it up, and try and figure out the best way to use it, really, because it wasn't that bad. I just thought it was very glittery and maybe under foundation. So then I've got another liquid highlighter. This is from Barry M. It's the Liquid Chrome Highlighter Drops in the shade Beam Me Up. I absolutely love this, so I am going to keep this. Then I got another highlighter. This is in more of like a stick form. I've actually never used this. It's from Becca. It's the Shimmering Skin Perfector Spotlight in the shade Opal. So it's a really nice shade. I'm going to put this in my keep pile. Then I've got the Hoola Quickie Contour Stick by Benefit. Absolutely love this. The only thing with this, it's broken, so if I put this up too much it's just going to fall and plonk on the floor. But I'm probably going to put this in my use up pile just because I've had it for so long, and like I said, it is broken, so I probably should use it up and maybe get a new one. So that's how much I love that. So that's going in my use up pile. Then I've actually got concealers. So these are the Revolution Matte Base Concealer, Full Coverage Concealer. So I use these full contour because they are a stick form, and I'm not a massive fan of putting stick concealers under my eyes. But I have 2 shades here. I have C10 and C12.5. One for when I'm my normal shade and when I'm tanned. The 12.5 is just slightly warmer. I really do like these, but I'm going to put the dark one in my keep pile and then the lighter one, C10, in my use up pile because I use it every day anyway. So that's my cream products all done. Okay, so this is my bronzer section here. In this little pot here I have the crumbled up Physicians Formula bronzer, which I took on holiday and it cracked, unfortunately, if you can see there. So I've just put the excess in this little pot, but this is one of my favourite bronzers. Smells amazing, and of course I had to take it on holiday with me, but I'm going to keep those. Here I have a NYX High Definition Blush Single, but everyone used to use this shade Taupe for contour, and ever since I've bought it I can't say I've ever used it. It's such a grey tone and it's just not what I would wear these days, so I don't know what to do with that. Maybe once one of these are used it, maybe like this one here, I'll pop it in there, but I'll just keep that for now. But then going on to the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette. Love this palette, can't go wrong with that. I have used it quite a bit. I'm going to put it in my use up pile just so I can have a little bit more use out of it. So it's going to be in my use up pile. Then I have the Morphe bronzer. This is called the Bronzer Bronzer and Contour in one. It is quite a dark shade, so I'm going to keep that for when I'm tanned, because other than that it's quite dark. The Body Shop, what is this called? Bronzing powder. I'm going to get rid of this because I never use it anymore, and even though it was really nice, it's at the bottom of the pan anyway, so I'm going to get rid of that. Here I have the Rimmel Natural Bronzer, waterproof bronzing powder with SPF 15. As you can see, oh, wrong way. I love this powder, but I have a backup. So I'm gonna get rid of this one and keep this one. Next I have the Balm Bahama Mama bronzer. Again, I can really only use this when I'm tanned, but it is a really nice bronzer, so I'm gonna keep that. Next I have the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in Give Me Sun. Again, I don't even think I've used this. So of course I'm going to keep this, or I might put it in my kit, in my Makeup Freelance kit, if I haven't used it of course. But I'm going to keep that. Then I have the L'Oreal Back to Bronze bronzer, and of course I'm going to keep that because I love it. Here I have the Hoola by Benefit. This is the original one. I've had this for God knows how long. I need a new one. See, I've hit pan. I'm going to put this in my use up pile just because it's getting to the bottom now. Next I have the MAC My Nice Skin Finish in Medium Dark. Love this. This is actually a really nice shade, so I'm going to keep that. Then I have the Too Faced bronzer in Milk Chocolate Soleil. I'm going to keep this even though it's in the old packaging. I probably should use it up, to be fair. I'm going to put this in my use up pile because it's in the old packaging and I probably should have used it up by now. I have the Colourpop. I have one bronzer here, and then I have 3 blushes, and then I have 2 highlights. I'm going to keep this. Maybe put it in my use up pile just to make me use it because I haven't used it much. I'm going to put this in my use in videos pile because I need to use it again because I can't really remember what they're like. Hopefully they still sell them though. Then lastly I have the Revolution and Imagination Highlight and Contour Palette. Love this. I'm going to keep this because I actually do like these varieties and it's good for holiday. Okay, so my blushes are overflowing. I never actually liked blusher before, but now I do. I have sorted out a little bit of the stuff that I don't use or I've never used, and I've put it on Depop. I have sold some of it, so I'll link my Depop down below if you want to check some of the items out. But first I have the MUA Blushed Bronzer Colour Duo. This is quite an alright blush, but I never use it, so I'm gonna give that away. Then again I have 2 blusher singles from NYX. I swear I have a palette somewhere with them all in. Oh, I do, it's in my kit. But I'm gonna keep these. And then again I got the MAC Sheer Tone Blush singles. I've got the shades Peaches and Pinch Me. I'm actually going to keep these for my kit because I've never used them and I think they would be a lot more worthy in my kit. So I'm going to put them aside and put them in my kit. Then of course I've got the Milani Luminoso blush. This is absolutely stunning. Love it so much. Definitely going to keep that. Here I have the Colourpop blush in Never Been Kissed. I've been using this a lot lately and surprisingly how bright it is. It actually looks really nice if it'll focus. Looks really nice with like a dramatic look and like a pinky look, so I'm going to keep that. The L'Oreal Life's a Peach, definitely going to keep that. That's one of my favourite blushes of all time. I have a Tiny Rockateur by Benefit, going to keep that. I have the NYX HD blush in Pink the Town. I also have another one, I can't remember what it's called, but it's smashed. Absolutely smashed to smithereens. And these used to be my favourite blushes until I found others. The Milani powder blush in Romance Rose. Love this blush. It's just I don't want to use it because I don't want to ruin the rose. But it is actually a really nice blush, so I'm going to keep that. Then I have a sleek blush in Rose Gold. This was a hype back in the day because it's a dupe of the NARS Orgasm blush, which I can't say anything because I've never used that blush. But this one is actually really nice and I might start using it now it's come in spring/summer. So I'm going to put that in my use up pile. Then I've got the MAC blush in Dolly Mix. Again, this is like the Colourpop blush. It's quite nice as like a dramatic look and you want it to show. I can't tell you how many years I've had this, but I'm going to keep this. I might put it in my use up pile because I can use that instead of the Colourpop one now, because I do need to use that MAC one up because I've probably had it for about 10 years. Next I have the MUA Blushed matte blush. This is actually quite nice. I'm going to put this in my use up pile as well. And then I have a mini Dandelion blush from Benefit. This is so cute. It's such a nice pale pink shade. I actually really like it. So I'm going to keep that. And then lastly I have the Revolution Ultra Blush Palette, which is actually really nice, and I think I'm going to put this in my use up pile because I forgot I had this, believe it or not. It's surprising when you go through your kit how much you actually have and how much you forget you have. If you want to know where these containers are from, they're from eBay, and I'll link them in the description box if I can find them, and also with like ones like this without the inserts, I'll link them down below. So I've just noticed I've got this Revolution Pro HD powder contour palette. I'm gonna keep this. I'm kind of contemplating now. I don't know whether I should. Actually, I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to give it to my niece or something, just because I never use it, and I know she's quite pale, and it is in the shade Fair, and the shades are quite cool tone, and I don't really like that. So I'm going to give that to her. This I used to love. It's the Rimmel like Kate highlighter, contour and blush kind of palette. I actually used to really like this. Maybe I'll do a video of like throwing back to the stuff that I used to use and used to love. If you would like to see that, then let me know down below in the comment section, because I'd really love to know if you want to see that. So I'm going to keep that for now. Maybe put it in my use up pile. And then also I found this e.l.f. contour and blush palette, and I think I'm going to also give this away because I never ever use it. It's in the shade Fiji, and I know a lot of people used to rave about it, but I just never use it, so I'm going to give that again away. So now highlights. I do have more in my kit, my makeup freelance kit. If you want to see a freelance makeup kit, what I got in my kit sort of video, then please again comment down below and let me know. These are overflowing. I want to condense my keep into one of these. Let's start off with the Ofra highlights. Love their packaging. I want to get more, believe it or not. This is in the shade Star Island. Absolutely gorgeous shade. Gonna definitely keep that. Does anyone else keep like the nice makeup still in their packaging? Like I could easily, because obviously it doesn't fit in one of these in the packaging, but it hardly fits anyway. Just shut up, Liz. But I'm going to keep that. Next, I got the Jeffree Star Skin Frost in Ice Cold. I have no idea why I bought the lightest shade, but it is absolutely gorgeous and the packaging is huge. So I'm going to put that in my use up pile because I want to actually start using it again. Not necessarily using it up, but maybe using it again. Then I got the Sleek Solstice palette. Again, I'm going to put that in my use up pile because I only ever really use the 2 bottom shades. So I'm going to try and get rid of that. Then I got the Ofra Feeling Myself highlight palette. It's got Blissful, Pillow Talk and Rodeo Drive in there. And these shades are gorgeous. Love this palette so much. Definitely recommend this if you're first starting out because it's got your, you know, neutral shade, your pinky, light shade and then your gold shade. Who remembers when I used to use this all the time? I'm going to keep that. Soph and Revolution highlight palette. Love this. I've also bought an extra one to go in my kit, which I use all the time because it's such a good variety of shades and also your colourful ones, which I have used a few times in different looks. So I'm going to keep that. This MUA Light Lust palette or duo, I'm going to get rid of that because I don't like it. Then the Doll Beauty Doll Light Duo. This came and I was so surprised how big it actually is because I believe it's 2 full-size products. So that's them there. Absolutely stunning. Definitely keeping that because I did only just get it for Christmas. I did also get the Mama Mitchell and Be Perfect palette, but that's in my kit. Okay, so now on to these. So the e.l.f. Moonlight Pearls highlighter. I know a lot of people don't like this, but I actually love this on an everyday basis. I wear it to work because Clinique don't really have, well, they don't have a powder highlighter. They just have the chubby stick, which I sometimes use underneath, but most of the time I just use this on its own. So I'm going to put this on my use up pile. I've got the highlighters from Colourpop, the Super Shock Cheek. I'm going to put Lunch Mini in my use up because I like that for every day as well, and then Flexitarian and Wisp I'm going to keep. Then I got a mini opal highlight from Becca. It's so gorgeous. I've only used it a handful of times, but I'm going to keep that because I love it for taking on holiday with me because it's so tiny. Then I have the Milani Strobe Light in Afterglow. Now this highlighter is a game changer. If you haven't tried the Milani highlighters yet, amazing. So blinding. Gorgeous. Gonna keep that. Then I have the Morphe High Impact highlighter in the shade Spark. This is only a mini, but I can't say I use this a lot. I can only really use this when I'm tanned because it is quite a gold tone highlight. Sorry if my voice keeps going croaky. I'm going to put this in my use up pile. I hope they still sell this. I can maybe use it in my YouTube videos then. Then I got the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder in Precious Petals. Again, this is for when I'm tanned. Love this, such a nice highlight. I'm going to keep that. An oldie but a goodie, the Mary Luminizer by The Balm. Now again, I bought this for a separate one for my kit, and as you can see there's a little bit on hip pan, so I'm going to keep this. Actually, I'm going to put this in my use up. Then of course I've got the Anastasia Beverly Hills highlight in So Hollywood. I can only use this again when I'm tanned, but it is a gorgeous shade. I'm going to keep that. But yeah, that's my highlighters done. Okay, so I have room back here for my palettes, which is good. It's not the most amazing organisation, but at least I know that, like, you know, powders back here, bronzer, highlight, blush. I'm just going to swap them around because I need them to be organised, and obviously highlight goes after the blush. And then I'm going to put these back here, and then a loose powder there, which is annoying, but hey ho, what can I do? There you go. So that's my powder, bronzer, blush, highlight palettes drawer. I wish I could be a little bit more organised than that, but... Okay, so then my eye drawer. This drawer is probably the most organised. It's got like brow products, eye bases, eyeliners, eyeshadows, and liquid eyeliners and liquid eyeshadows. This compact literally comes as one, so I'm just going to grab this and take it out. I'm going to stop there at the eyes drawer, and I'm going to sort all that out first because I know it's going to take me a while, and then I'll go on to lips and eyeshadows and stuff like that. So let's go to the floor. Okay, so welcome back. This is now my eye section. There's quite a lot in here, so let's get through it. Starting off with my bases, I got the Revolution Conceal and Define, and then the Conceal and Correct. I've got CO5 and then CO.5, and then the white shade. I don't know what to do with these because I never use them anymore. I'm going to put these in my use up pile because they're just stuck in my drawer and I forget they're in there. This is the balm, put a lid on it. I'm gonna get rid of that because I never use like a eye primer. I always use like a concealer or the P. Louise base. Then I have the Colourpop No Filter Concealer in Fair 00, so just the white shade. Again, never use this. I'm gonna put in my use up pile. Now these I don't even think I've used at all, which is so bad. Look at that. And I think that's the same with all of them, I have to be honest. Yep. Couldn't even open that one. Not used. I can't think I've used this one. Yeah, I've used the black quite a bit. And I've also used the white a little bit as well. I need to get creative. I'm going to keep these, of course. Then I have the MAC Soft Ochre. Now, oh my god, who remembers this? YouTube used to be full of this. I'm going to put this in my use up pile because I need to use it up. Then I have the dupe, which is from Maybelline, the 24-hour colour tattoos. This is in the shade Creme de Nude. I'm going to put that in my use up as well. Then I got the same thing but in the shade Pink Gold, On and On Bronze. These used to be so popular. Now I'm going to put these in my use up pile as well because I can use these maybe like every day. All my coloured eyeliners from Colourpop. I've got quite a lot here. I do tend to use these quite a lot in looks for like on my waterline and on the eye, etc. So I'm going to keep those. Then I've got all these. So this is the Marc Jacobs Pink of Me, which is a nice baby pink, and I had that sent to me with also the Popular, which is more of like a darker pink. So I'm going to keep them because they were gifted to me. Then I got the Never Been Used Rimmel Special Eyes Precision Eyeliner Pencil in 114 Rich Brown. I'm going to keep that because, well, I'm going to put that in my use up because I've never used it and I can use that every day. This is a brown liner. Then I have a few of the Makeup Geek Full Spectrum eyeliners. I know they don't sell these anymore, I want to say. I have a nude, I have a blue, and I have a mint green. I've used these quite a bit. I don't think I've used the blue before, but I'm going to keep these again for, you know, backups. I'm going to put the nude in my use up pile because I can use that every day as well. Then I have the YSL Yves Saint Laurent pencil. Oh my god. This is dry as hell. I swear my mum used to have this like 10 years ago and I just stole it. I'm gonna get rid of that. When I say get rid, I'm gonna see if my family and friends want it first and then get rid of it. Again, never used that. Gonna get rid of that one as well. I don't even know what it is because I know it's a Rimmel pencil, but it's all rubbed off. Jungle Green, I think it's called. Oh, I have another full spectrum Makeup Geek pencil in a purple. Gonna keep that. These I've had for, I don't even want to say how long. I think I'm gonna finally get rid of them. Ooh, no. That is nice. I'm going to keep the silver. I'm just going to sharpen. I've just sharpened the purple and ooh, it's still nice. That's it there. Okay, so I'm going to put these in my use up pile. Then I have the Revolution Pro pencil, which I bought a while ago to use in colourful looks in the shade. Oh, I hate it when it doesn't say. But I'm going to keep this because it's handy to have a blue eyeliner, isn't it? Then I have the, oh my god, Clarins pencil. This must be so old, but look at that shade. Look at that. Love that. I got a feeling they don't sell this anymore, but I'm going to put this in my use up pile because I can use that in colourful looks in the waterline. Oh my god, I am such a hoarder. This is the Mary-Kate and Ashley Shimmer Plus all over colour. So this is like an eyeshadow crayon from, I'm hoping it's going to focus, from Mary-Kate and Ashley. Oh my god, I want to keep that because it's memories and I'm such a sucker for memories, so I'm going to keep that. Not that I'm never going to use it, but oh well. Then I have the NYX Jumbo Eye Crayon eye pencil in milk. Gonna keep this, but I'm gonna put it in my use up because I can use it in my YouTube tutorials for white liner, and look how white it is. Nice. We're getting somewhere, guys, we're getting somewhere. I've got the, now onto this section, it's like single eyeshadows and pigments. I got the MAC Old Gold pigment. That's that there. Gonna keep that. Again, can't say how long I've had it for, but this I've kept because it's my first ever MAC eyeshadow in all that glitters. It's smashed to bits, but I'm going to keep it and try and fix it. I have the Elizabeth Arden eyeshadow in Sparkle 19. I think I'm going to get rid of this because I never use it. It's probably actually my mum's from years ago, sorry mum. I have two NYX single eyeshadows for some reason. I have Stiletto and Dental. I'm going to put these in my use up pile so I can wear them every day. Then I have the, since when was that broken? 3 Colourpop Super Shock shadows. I have 3 shades, but I'm going to keep these 3 just because I can. Then I have the Morphe eyeshadows. Used to love this shade. It's Mimosa Sunday, such a nice shimmer shade. Then I have Rodeo Drive, which is a nice copper shade. And then I have I love not fixing eyeshadows. This is such a nice shade. It's in the shade Like a Statement. So I'm going to keep those ones. Now I have my liquid eyeshadows here. So I have 2 from Collection. 1 in silver and 1 in gold. Do I need to give them a good shake? These remind me of the Urban Decay glitters, so I'm going to keep these because they are really nice. I have the e.l.f. one in Brushed Copper, which was also actually quite nice, so I'm going to put that in my use up pile. I have the Stila Kitten Karma, which I love. Going to keep that. Of course, cost me enough. I have the Colourpop ones, the Supernova shadows. I have Walk of Fame and UFO. I'm gonna keep those. Then I have 2 from OPV, Metal and Liquid Glitter in the shade Tease Me and Come Sunshine. Gonna keep those. It's a silver and a blue shade. I have the NYX Epic Ink Liner, which I'm gonna keep. The Rimmel Exaggerate, which I probably should get rid of now. It's been a while. I'm gonna get rid of that. I have the Maybelline Master Precise, which I'm gonna keep. Love the line on that one. I'm gonna keep the NYX White Liner. And then I have loads of the coloured liners from NYX. What are they called? The Vivid Brights. Gonna keep those. I just use those when I need in-depth, you know, liners. This drawer I've already organised, so you've seen in the clips just then. I've just organised them like they were before, so nothing much has changed with that. Okay, so I really hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Make sure you are subscribed, like I said, so you can see part 3. Link to part 1 will be in the eye and the description box down below. Also, with this makeup look, make sure you go check that out. I use some of the like older products that I found in my collection, so go check that out. Make sure you thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it. Go give me a follow over on Instagram, because that's where the behind the scenes sort of thing and where I post more dramatic looks than this. So if you're interested in that, I'll pop it on the screen and it'll be in the description box down below. So I really hope you're staying safe, guys, and I will see you in my next one in part 3. Bye, guys. God, it wasn't recording.